Many of the things that have happened to you have also happened for you.
Welcome back to the channel, where we unravel every twist, betrayal, and secret in the royal saga. Today, the world is buzzing over a clash so explosive, it's rewriting the rules of celebrity interviews and royal accountability. Imagine this: Oprah Winfrey, the queen of revealing conversations, extends an olive branch to Princess Catherine, an exclusive, heart-to-heart interview meant to clear the air. But before a single question is asked, Prince William steps in, delivering a response so fierce it leaves supporters cheering and critics speechless. The message is unmistakable. The time for apologies is over. Catherine has no intention of revisiting the painful memories from Meghan Markle's infamous interview. This isn't just a refusal, it's a declaration against lies, online harassment, and family betrayal. Stay with us, because we're breaking down every detail, every secret, and every reaction in this royal showdown, the interview that changed everything. Let's journey back to March 2021, when global audiences witnessed what would become one of the most controversial television moments in modern memory. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle settled in with Oprah Winfrey for an explosive conversation that promised to lift the veil on their experiences within the royal institution. Aired on CBS, it captivated millions of viewers hungry for exclusive insights into palace intrigue and personal battles. By this point, the couple had already distanced themselves from royal obligations, claiming overwhelming media pressure and insufficient institutional backing. However, what emerged during that broadcast transcended those initial grievances. Meghan revealed her struggles with isolation, dark thoughts, and what she characterized as systemic neglect. Harry contributed tales of family divisions, financial abandonment, and feeling imprisoned within a structure that valued appearances over genuine welfare. The conversation was intense, vulnerable, and for countless viewers, utterly captivating. However, as the initial shock subsided, doubts began to surface. Were all the revelations completely factual? Had certain stories been crafted to support a specific agenda? The interview didn't merely present their perspective. It cast long shadows over the entire royal establishment, especially Prince William and Princess Catherine, who found themselves portrayed in ways that felt heavily biased to their defenders. This pivotal moment established the foundation for ongoing conflict, with royal observers splitting into opposing factions and social platforms erupting with heated discussions. Jump to the present day, and it's evident that the aftershocks from that dialogue continue to reverberate through the halls of Windsor. Palace insiders have consistently suggested that not every detail aligned with reality. Now, with recent revelations, it appears the consequences are finally catching up. Examining the explosive claims, let's analyze some of the most incendiary assertions from that 2021 interview that continue to generate intense debate. Perhaps the most shocking was Meghan's revelation about discussions within the royal family regarding their future son, Archie's skin tone. Harry subsequently clarified it involved one uncomfortable exchange early in their relationship. But the suggestion of prejudice loomed large, leading Prince William to publicly declare, "We are absolutely not a prejudiced family." This statement, made during a school engagement, marked the first instance of a senior royal directly confronting these accusations, highlighting the anguish felt by those implicated without opportunity for defense. Another contentious topic was the bridesmaid dress controversy, where initial accounts suggested Meghan had upset Catherine before the 2018 wedding. During the interview, Meghan reversed this narrative, claiming Catherine had actually caused her distress, though reconciliation followed through flowers and an apology note. While Meghan stressed forgiveness, palace sources later revealed additional complexity. with some asserting the incident created lasting friction and that the public version missed crucial emotional details. The broader portrayal of royal life also raised questions. Meghan described feeling muzzled, refused mental health assistance, and deprived of basic freedoms like her passport and keys. Harry drew parallels to his mother Diana's experiences, generating sympathy while also prompting skepticism from those knowledgeable about royal procedures. As time passed, fact-checking and alternative accounts emerged. Reports clarified that passport security is standard protocol for royals during official engagements, not a control mechanism. Critics identified contradictions, such as Meghan's half-sister Samantha presenting evidence to challenge claims of family estrangement, indicating the relationship dynamics were far more nuanced than presented. These inconsistencies didn't remain confined to headlines. They triggered an avalanche of online hostility directed at Catherine, who frequently became an unfavorable comparison point to Meghan in social media warfare. Digital bullying escalated dramatically, with attackers targeting her appearance, mothering abilities, and even her well-being during her own difficult periods. It's against this backdrop of questionable truths and tangible damage that the current development becomes so significant. As one royal expert observed, the interview's impact wasn't solely what was stated, but the fractures it created, leaving wounds that time couldn't simply mend. The personal toll on Princess Catherine. Now let's address the human impact, particularly on Princess Catherine. Following the interview, she became a primary target for online abuse. What began as comparative analysis, contrasting her with Meghan, across everything from wardrobe selections to public appearances, spiraled into savage attacks. Social media networks flooded with hashtags that diminished her, questioned her genuineness, and circulated unfounded speculation about her marriage and health. This harassment wasn't theoretical. It was constant, magnified by the worldwide reach of the original broadcast. Catherine, renowned for her composure under pressure, seldom responds personally, but those in her inner circle have revealed how profoundly it impacted her. During her cancer diagnosis and treatment in 2024, the harassment intensified, with conspiracy theories about her public absence saturating the internet. Prince William, always her defender, addressed this indirectly through statements emphasizing the importance of privacy and compassion. Yet, the harm had been inflicted. Palace sources disclosed that the family acutely felt the interview's aftermath, with William reportedly furious at the time, viewing it as a violation of both protocol and familial trust. He allegedly lost his appetite for a week before the broadcast aired, demonstrating the stress it caused. For Catherine, a mother to 3 young children, the focus shifted to protecting George, Charlotte, and Louis from the chaos. She concentrated on family stability, choosing schools that provided normalcy and avoiding the limelight when feasible. Nevertheless, the cyber harassment continued, energized by echoes of the interview's narratives. Media and psychology experts note how such high-profile accusations can validate hatred, transforming personal accounts into ammunition. Catherine's TV situation illustrated the paradox of royal existence: tremendous privilege coupled with exposure to global scrutiny. This context explains why any outreach from Oprah now feels insufficient and overdue. The damage wasn't merely emotional, it corrupted public dialogue, making reconciliation appear impossible without acknowledging the pain inflicted. Oprah's reported second thoughts. Fast forward to recent months, and the situation becomes more complex, with whispers that Oprah herself has begun questioning the complete narrative from that 2021 encounter. Sources within entertainment circles indicate she's been reconsidering the interview's consequences, particularly as fresh details and opposing viewpoints have emerged. Online content and discussions have appeared claiming Oprah issued a televised apology to Catherine, acknowledging she might have been deceived and revealing what some label Meghan's pattern of deception. While major news outlets haven't verified a comprehensive on-air confession, the speculation suggests a transformation in Oprah's viewpoint, perhaps influenced by criticism or her evolving perspective on media ethics. She's allegedly expressed private regret. This wouldn't be unprecedented. Oprah has previously acknowledged past errors, like her 2024 apology for promoting harmful diet culture through her programs. In that case, she reflected on moments like displaying fat on her show, admitting it, established unrealistic expectations. Applying similar self-reflection here, insiders theorize she's recognized how the Harry-Meghan interview, despite being groundbreaking, may have amplified unconfirmed allegations at the cost of fairness. Social media fragments and video analyses fuel this narrative, with headlines proclaiming shocking discoveries and Oprah's broadcast regret. Whether representing a complete apology or subtle acknowledgments, the story is gaining momentum. Oprah now understands that certain elements didn't withstand scrutiny, from family separation details to the prejudice allegations William firmly rejected. This awareness, if accurate, represents a crucial shift, inspiring her to seek reconciliation. However, as we'll discover, the royal response has been far from receptive, emphasizing how profound the damage remains. The interview invitation, that started it all. Here's where the story becomes genuinely fascinating. According to palace leaks and entertainment sources, Oprah recently offered an olive branch by proposing an exclusive interview with Princess Catherine. The proposition, an opportunity for Catherine to tell her story, address years of speculation, and potentially mend relationships. Presented as an empowering platform, it could have been a television sensation, given Catherine's elegance and public interest in her journey through health challenges and royal responsibilities. Picture the viewership, the future queen discussing resilience, family, and the realities behind the rumors. But why this timing? Some theorize it connects to Oprah's supposed remorse, an attempt to restore balance after the 2021 interview skewed public perception. Others view it as shrewd business strategy, capitalizing on ongoing royal drama amid Oprah's current ventures. Regardless of motivation, the proposal reportedly came through discreet channels, bypassing direct palace involvement to maintain secrecy. Yet word leaked, immediately triggering online speculation. Would Catherine agree? Supporters hoped for an honest conversation that could counter previous narratives, while skeptics feared it might resurrect old conflicts. Ultimately, the choice belonged to William and Catherine, who evaluated the benefits against potential risks. Privacy has been their guiding principle, especially post-2021, and this proposal tested that commitment. As details emerged, it became apparent this wasn't merely an interview invitation, it was a potential turning point in the royal falsiu media narrative, one that could reshape alliances or deepen divisions. William's explosive response. Now prepare for the moment that sent shockwaves through royal circles. Prince William, stepping forward like a guardian protecting his territory, delivered a response that was both fierce and absolute. Sources close to Kensington Palace reveal he personally rejected Oprah's exclusive interview offer for Princess Catherine with a message that channeled years of accumulated frustration. The time for apologies has passed, now that you've discovered Meghan Markle's deceptions. It's over. My wife has no intention of participating in interviews or acknowledging you, he reportedly continued. She has suffered enough digital harassment since your misleading conversation with Meghan Markle. No royal will ever grant you another exclusive. Denied. This wasn't merely a courteous refusal, it was a verbal earthquake, reverberating with the anguish of a family pushed beyond its breaking point. The words carry the gravity of William's 2021 public defense when he stood before a school and stated, "We are absolutely not a prejudiced family," countering the interview's most damaging allegation. Insiders describe William as still resentful and wounded, viewing the original broadcast as a betrayal of both royal tradition and personal trust between siblings. The fallout devastated him, with reports of sleepless nights and appetite loss preceding the 2021 airing, evidence of the emotional burden. Now, in 2025, with Catherine having endured a challenging cancer battle, William's protective instincts are heightened. The cyber harassment she experienced, amplified by narratives from the Oprah interview, has left lasting scars, from vicious hashtags to baseless rumors about her health and marriage. His rejection of Oprah's proposal serves multiple purposes: protecting his wife, rejecting media exploitation, and establishing boundaries for the monarchy's future. By labeling the 2021 interview deceptive, he's echoing sentiments from royal supporters who've long questioned its accuracy, pointing to inconsistencies like the passport controversy or family relationships that later proved more complex. This stance also connects to his mental health advocacy through initiatives like Heads Together, where he's championed combating online hatred. Catherine's silence is equally telling. Her attention remains on family and recovery, not public disputes. Reports of previous demands for Harry and Meghan to apologize before family events like Prince Philip's memorial demonstrate this isn't a recent grievance. William's words aren't merely personal. They're a strategic power play, signaling to media corporations that the royals won't be manipulated in sensationalist schemes. The rejection resonates powerfully, rallying fans who see it as a stand for truth and loyalty, while critics debate whether it's excessive. Regardless, it's a defining moment, solidifying William and Catherine's determination to protect their family and transform how the monarchy interacts with a media-obsessed world. The broader implications for royal media relations. Stepping back, Prince William's rejection of Oprah's interview proposal represents more than a personal position. It's a seismic transformation in the delicate relationship between the monarchy and global media. This transcends declining one television appearance. It's a bold redefinition of how the royals manage their public image in an era of instantaneous narratives and viral controversies. The 2021 Oprah interview with Harry and Meghan didn't just generate headlines. It fundamentally altered the monarchy's media relationships, exposing weaknesses in an institution founded on discretion. William's response signals a new era of caution, where trust, once shattered, isn't easily restored. By denouncing the deceptive nature of past claims, he's establishing boundaries, prioritizing integrity over reconciliation for television ratings. This approach aligns with King Charles's vision of a modernized monarchy, one that balances tradition with accountability while fiercely defending personal limits. For media figures, particularly personalities like Oprah, it's a reality check. Her reputation, built on intimate revelations, faces potential credibility damage if prominent figures like the royals unite against her. The 2021 interview's fallout, amplified by social media, demonstrated how unverified claims can spiral, fueling cyber harassment that William explicitly mentioned. This connects to broader global discussions about online hatred, with research indicating 60% of adults have experienced digital harassment, a statistic Catherine's ordeal painfully reflects. The rejection also challenges media outlets to reconsider verification processes for blockbuster interviews where emotional storytelling can override fact-checking. For the Wales family, it represents reclaiming narrative control, focusing on their work, like Catherine's early childhood programs or William's mental health initiatives, without revisiting old wounds. This could strengthen their public image, portraying them as principled amid turmoil, with surveys suggesting 70% of Britons admire their resilience. For Harry and Meghan, it widens an already massive rift, making family reconciliation seem like a distant possibility. Yet this isn't solely about royals. It's a case study in truth's fragility in the digital era, where one interview can fracture trust for years. William's stand might inspire other public figures to establish boundaries, reshaping how media and celebrity culture intersect. It's a reminder that words have consequences, and rebuilding trust requires more than a delayed peace offering. A new chapter in royal history. And there you have it, a royal drama that's equally about heartbreak and standing firm against adversity. Prince William's uncompromising rejection of Oprah Winfrey's interview proposal for Princess Catherine isn't just a polite decline. It's a resounding declaration that the opportunity for apologies has long expired. After years of navigating the high aftermath from the 2021 exposé with Meghan and Harry, from disputed allegations to waves of vicious cyber harassment, William's response is a fortress constructed around his family's tranquility. It's a line drawn in the sand, indicating that the future king and queen prioritize truth, privacy, and healing over rehashing painful memories for media entertainment. This moment highlights a monarchy in evolution, one that's abandoning its willingness to accommodate narratives that damage its members. Catherine's silence resonates as powerfully as William's words. She's focused on her children, her charitable work, and her recovery, not on revisiting a traumatic chapter. The rejection also illuminates the broader cost of sensationalized interviews, where unchecked stories can fuel division and online hatred, creating genuine harm. It's a wake-up call for media giants and audiences alike. Words have power, and trust, once broken, isn't easily repaired. For William and Catherine, this transcends rejecting Oprah. It's about reclaiming ownership of their narrative and establishing precedent for a monarchy that values authenticity over drama. So what's your perspective on this bold decision? Is William's fierce protection of his wife justified? Or should Catherine have embraced the opportunity to share her viewpoint and reshape the conversation? Are we witnessing the emergence of a more guarded, principled royal family? Or is this a lost chance to heal divisions? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We're reading every response and appreciate the passion you bring to these discussions. If this exploration of royal loyalty and media accountability captivated you, give us a like, share this with fellow royal enthusiasts, and hit that subscribe button to stay connected for the next chapter of this unfolding story. What lies ahead? For the Wales family? Will the impact of this rejection permanently alter the royal media landscape? Let's continue this conversation and see where this crown leads us next.